can also charge at about 35 miles per hour. In case you're wondering, that is faster than this truck.
Not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Dr. Stevens. They're ready.
Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikran, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stay still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar.
Mom, number 12 is me. Yay! Happy face on the map. I'm still matching. Oh, here we go.
Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now.
Keep going that way and then turn left on the end.
Now that you're on the move, please make sure to remain seated and do not lean out the vehicle. We will be driving through some rough brush. Some of those bushes do have on thorns. And if there's a child sitting on your lap, that child needs to remain fully seated on your lap throughout the entire safari. So please do not pass your children around like hot potatoes. And please do not hold your children up in the air like Simba. Since the animals don't really pose for pictures, and they keep moving, and we lost keep moving. We will occasionally stop for photos, but only for a few seconds at a time. Let's make sure you keep those cameras ready. So the forest. They are so rarely seen, so this is a very good view of them.
Sit on the side.
Their heavy horns point backwards. Helps them navigate through the rough brush of the forest. So another species of antelope coming up on right. The brownish grayish ones are called greater kudos. See how large their ears are? Gives them a good sense of hearing. They do rely more on the hearing than they do on the vision for survival. And they are closely related to these bongas. There's some more bongas coming up on right. There, kudos and bongas have the same number of shots on sides. And on the left, there's a black rhinoceros up by the cliff. There's a second one straight ahead of us. Some cloudbirds. Or some Nile hippos. In fact, I see at least one up ahead coming up on the right. Despite that submerged log.
He's underwater.
Hippos are nocturnal, so they usually sleep during the day. Usually sleep underwater just to keep themselves cool. They can't hold their breath for about 8 minutes. So while sleeping underwater, they bob up automatically to take breaths. And bob back down. Oh, wrong means sleeping. There are more hippos on the left. They are among the largest and most dangerous animals in Africa. While they are herbivores, they can be territorial. They can weigh about 5,000 pounds.
They are just so big.
Birds on that island are pink-backed pelicans. Named for the pinkish color, they develop on the backs during mating season. Looks like something quite that time of year. They have no natural predators. But they are an incredibly rare sight. Incredibly rare sight. That's some 5,000 of them left in the world. It's about the same length of the canopy above you. Actually, one of the smallest species of pelicans. Also colonial nesters. They nest in groups of several hundred. Males and females, so it's pretty ahead of us. It's kind of worn out, but should be okay.
I didn't know you could do that first thing.
Yeah, first I've seen it.
No, this is that. I think we're pushing the savannah. The savannah's. There's a large tree coming up on the right. It's called a baobab tree. Across from us over here.
Well, you probably have to have special know-how and equipment to do that.
Baobab trees are also known as upside-down trees. As their branches kind of look like roots. They can't get leafless about 9 months out of the year. Helps them conserve water. They can only have one, right? Those animals with extra horns. Also known as Watusi cattle. After the first people who domesticated them. They are the only domesticated animals on reserve. Those horns grow to about 5 feet long. Those large horns also act as an AC system. Blood vessels flow through them. AC system. Blood vessels flow through them, dispersing excess heat and keep them cool. There's more giraffes up here, including some baby giraffes up ahead. Giraffes can be about 6 feet tall when they're first born. Certainly now we're birth, they can stand up, start walking around already. And a group of giraffes is called a tower. Sounds appropriate. The giraffes are tall sand animals. They can grow to about 20 feet tall. And on the left, look right across from us. Lying down, those are African wild dogs. Also known as painted dogs, because they're markings on the coats. And looks like someone's wet paint on them. Don't be fooled by their cuteness. Among the most successful predators in Africa. They hunt us back, run their prey down to exhaustion. Other canines have been alpha male and alpha female. They form the green pair. Another graph coming up on the right. The giraffe's kick is incredibly powerful. So predators have the upper attack full gun off giraffe. On the left, there are a few sable antelopes up ahead. There's very Spanish ones. Sable antelopes want to go backwards. Helps them deter predators like lions from jumping on the backs. So if the lion tries to jump on one, it'll take some. And in order to thump out all the way to their heads, giraffes' hearts needs to be really strong. In order to thump out all the way to their heads. About 1.5 million have migrate across the minute every year. The name wildebeest in Afrikaans translates to wild beast. Oddly enough. And they do have another name. That name is Gnu, spelled GNU. There are two main species of elephants, the African and the Asian elephants. Tell those are African elephants. One reason is because we're in Africa. Another reason is because of how large their ears are. The African elephants have much larger ears than that of Asian elephants. Also, some people say the ears of the African elephants resemble country. Male ones like that one are responsible for collecting the bark. Should leave the hunting to the females. The female line sets the team. Usually set up an ambush to break down prey that run faster than they do. Their pattern also allows them to burst very silently as they set up the ambush. The reasons you can blind eggs like turkey flying out or run the full family. Alternatives usually put up else we try to eat the farmer's crops. So what some farmers are doing is making special fences out of beehives. This elephants were run from bees. To take them to these bamboo trees, can they gain access to water if they're still inside? And then the elephant's trunk. It's a combination of snow snip lip. No, hello. Yeah, about 100,000 muscles in their trunks. Yeah, tooth-like protrusions on the end. That appears to got bump sticks. They can't grab onto something as small as a single leaf. But they can walk from the entire tree branch. Except another elephant on the left.
Oh, this is the greatest.
Yeah.
And then another watering hole. Coming up on the left, I see some of the flamingo species, as well as the lightest pink. Now, flamingos are known for the pink color. It's actually more in a whitish gray. Their feathers turn pink every time. See the dyed brown shrimp, which is a sign of vitamin called beta-carotene. So it turns their feathers pink. And vitamin found in carrots, which is 18 hundreds of in the same group.
Wild bird.
footprints is probably rhinos. Similar to elephants, rhinos are rolling. On the left, we look carefully right across from us. There's 2 cheetahs. They both lie down. Okay, 3 cheetahs. Lying down just in front of those trees. They are the fastest land animals. They can run at about 60 miles per hour, reaching the speed in only a few seconds. There's one male lion, and there's a female or 2 on the rock behind him.
Oh my god, is he beautiful?
Male lions like that one are responsible for protecting the guard. Leave the hunting to the females. The female lions hunts the team. Usually set up an ambush to bring down prey that run faster than they do. Their pattern pulse allows them to brush very silently as they set up the ambush. Lions also have their very efficient. They can roll around if you do them up to 5 miles away. And we found those rhinos. They are straight ahead of us. And they're going to be on the right all the way up against those trees in the back. Those are white rhinos. They can weigh about 5,000 pounds. They can also charge about 35 miles per hour. In case you're wondering, that is faster than this truck. But don't worry, they won't ever charge at us. The main group of rhinos is Oryx. It's coming up on the left. It's on top of the hill. Across from us here. Named for the scimitar-shaped horns on the hips. And they're actually adapted for desert life. They can reach an internal body temperature of 115 degrees before breaking into a sweat. Can also go about 9 months without taking a drink. So see a Texas hat up there. Not a fan. Ooh. Not a fan. Final exit call for Aladdin. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, hold tight, driver, clear for dispatch. What? Oh, nope, hold, driver hold. They exited the opposite side. If you guys could take a step back away from the tram. Please. Just 1 step away from the tram, por favor. No? Alright, that's cool, you do that. We'll just wait. Wow. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, sit back, hold tight, driver clear for dispatch. I always love when that happens. Which is every time. Woo, we did it! You guys feel that wind in your hair? That's 6 miles an hour of twisted steel and fury pedaling through here. You'll notice we are going slow as there is another tram in front of us. And my boss does not like it when we hit the other trams. At least when I don't. She might feel differently when John does it. But I doubt it. Seeing as how they aren't moving, we're going to make a quick stop here. If you guys parked in one of the first few rows of Simba or Peter Pan, now's a good time to exit. If you didn't park in one of the first few rows, sit tight. We will be making a second stop up ahead.
That's all. Get up.
Bye guys. I miss you. It's nice to meet you. Happy birthday. Anybody? Yeah, I got one. Look at that. Hey. Look at that. That's who I was talking to. Promise.
Wait for it to go and then we can cross.
It's on the other side?
Huh? Yeah, I saw him.
If you guys got out on the wrong side, it might be a second before we moved. I don't know what's going on. Oh, just kidding. They're moving.
how we couldn't do the other.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, still aboard. Sit back, hold tight, driver, clear the dispatch. Hooray!
The Wildlife Express with service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters, inspired. In the 1940s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movements and natural behaviors of their real life.
Train heading to environmental display experience, stop and destination. A discovery here, so we return back to the destination. Train will then bring you back to Africa. Once again, this is your one and only stop. This is your destination in order to see animals.
World. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy from
If they can't swim, the bugs that are on their back, they jiggle. It's like an earthquake to the body. Never brush her on her head, because that really does, it's really pokey and it'll hurt her.
By a deer. It was like a wild, crazy go. It made us run.
Be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well, and remember, Preserving the magic of nature begins with you. Asante.
No, that's our father.
That's right. It's a party.
Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little blink.
Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now. Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver! Left! Right! Left! Right! That was close! Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself!
They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find you before security goes. Thanks for everything!
are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less.